Cricket from the Coat Hangers, and you're listening to Drop the Mic.
You know what I need to know? What's inside that compound wall of yours? And weapons, everything.
Fuck you.
Hey, Franz. I'm gonna win this one. Fucking talk. You're gonna fucking talk. Forward! What?
What the hell are we doing?
What do you think this asshole deserves better?
We're not him.
You wanna beat him? He plays just as dirty as they do. Now get the fuck back.
Welcome back to San Diego's own pop culture podcast. We are your hosts, James Warney, Wesley Swanson, and introducing our newest crew member, Mr. Diego Luna.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what's up, guys?
This is episode 106, HELLS Bells, where we're going to be discussing the newer film, Overlord, courtesy of our own James.
Oh, yeah.
But before we start with that, let's jump into some new pop culture news.
Let's do it.
And now for a special news report. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
Alright, James, if you'd like to kick us off.
Alright, so after 15 seasons of after 15 seasons of The Hunt, Supernatural will be ending.
Wow, really?
Yes, they announced it last week. They just wrapped season 14. They're going to start filming again, I think, in the fall.
Okay.
But yeah, so they announced that they are shutting the doors.
They ran out of ideas.
I don't know.
There's only so much stuff you could do with that show.
Only so many demons you can kill. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've killed like Lucifer like 4 times or something. But yeah, no, I haven't gotten tired of the show. I'm not all the way caught up, but I'm like on season 13 or something. So
are they ending it because they want to? It's not
I think Jensen and Jared kind of agreed that it was time to end. Kind of how the way Stephen Amell did with Arrow. How he kind of, at least that's what I read, that he called it quits on Arrow. So yeah, that's but that was some pretty interesting news.
Do you think there's going to be a movie anytime soon, maybe? Or they'll come back and do a movie?
I don't know about that. They might have some spin-offs, because I know in the earlier seasons they had talked about that, like supporting characters that they had in certain episodes,
okay,
and bringing them or having them create their own show. But I don't know. We'll see when that happens. Moving on to some more news. So the Endgame, or Avengers Endgame, is reportedly 3 hours and 5 minutes long.
God damn.
That is the official runtime. Russo brothers have actually said, I don't know if this is a joke or what, but they said, look, don't worry, there's going to be an intermission halfway through the movie.
What the fuck?
I don't know if that's going to be a real thing.
They're officially going into Tarantino.
Yeah.
Land.
I had told Alyssa this, and then she's like, fuck, I could barely, sit through Infinity War, and that was a good one. And that's another half an hour more than Infinity War was. So, I don't know. And I think they already did cut a bunch of stuff out.
Yeah.
I don't know what else they can cut out. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're done, because this movie comes out in 2 months? A month?
Next month.
Next month, April. But yeah, I thought that was pretty crazy. That's an insane runtime. But yeah, like you said, Tarantino pretty much does that in all of his movies.
And James Cameron, when the Titanic came out, didn't he do the same shit too?
Wasn't that like 2 tapes?
Yeah.
On VHS?
Yeah.
I remember that.
So is the, what's it called? Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, I remember that. And my, I guess my last bit of news, Steven Spielberg helped Apple TV Plus, which is going to be Apple TV's streaming service coming out. he kind of kicked off the official announcement. This streaming service is going to be coming out in the fall of this year.
And it's like a new system, right?
Yeah. And they're gonna they had individual guests come in and introduce projects that they're working on with this. So there's already things in the works, things that have been filmed already. I'm going to list off some of the names, the people who came and kind of announced that they were part of this Apple TV thing. J.J. Abrams, Reese Witherspoon, and Jennifer Aniston from Friends. Ron Howard, M. Night Shyamalan, Jason Momoa, and Oprah. They're all going to have individual series. I don't know if it's going to be with movies also, but they're bringing the fire.
They're bringing heavy. Well, I mean, that Disney Plus and Netflix, and now that Disney's working with Hulu, is going to be an interesting streaming service battle, bro.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get this Apple TV thing. I already have way too many things I'm streaming from already. I got HBO Go recently, so it's another $15.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah,
they put a lot of cool stuff on.
Yes. So that's just my little bit of news for today.
There's also the Apple credit card that's coming out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's one of the drops. Yeah, it was the Apple TV Plus, and there's some other things, but a standout was the Apple credit card, I think.
Wow. All right. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Actually, I have one more little thing in news. Daniel Craig, who he's in all of the James Bond movies, the recent ones. He's reportedly been doing 12-hour power sessions of physical workouts to get his self in tip-top shape for Bond 25 is, I guess, what the next one is going to be called.
Huh.
And
the 25th movie?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And it's reportedly his last one as Bond.
So who's going to be Bond from now on?
There's tons of speculation and rumor mill.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba was one of the guys who they said.
I could see that.
Henry Cavill, Superman. He said, who wouldn't want to be James Bond? But and he's British.
What he did in New Mission Impossible.
I heard he was good in that one. I still haven't seen it yet, but I thought that was pretty interesting. That's pretty insane, especially him being like 47 or something like that. Putting in 12 hours of intense workouts every day is insane. Hey, if
Stallone could do it, he could do it.
Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure he's doing it without juicing. But that's my news.
Cool.
Yeah,
good news, man.
Yes.
All right, and Diego, nothing for us this week, right?
I don't think so, unless I've all the news everybody's already seen, like Dora the Explorer, which is I think something that caught me off guard, caught a lot of people off guard. Like, what the fuck? This was in production.
I remember hearing talk about it, but never knowing that it had even started filming or even finished filming.
Yeah. So that was a kind of a shocking.
So there's a movie.
There's a trailer.
Yeah, it's a movie, like a live action movie.
Live action Dora.
Yeah.
Dora in the Golden City or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. Michael Pena is the dad.
Really?
Is her dad who's a scientist.
Longoria too.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. That would caught me off guard. I saw it past Sunday.
Yeah.
So I was just like, what the fuck is this going on, dude?
Huh.
But at first I was like, oh, this is fan made, this is fake, and then I went on it and the Nickelodeon logo pops up, and I was like, oh, this is a real thing. Okay. Not gonna see this.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that was it.
All right. Well, I have a few pieces.
Oh yeah.
Blumhouse's The Craft reboot gets a new writer-director in Zoe Lister-Jones, who you may know from such films as Band-Aid, Lolo Versus, and Breaking Upwards.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess that's actually happening. The Craft.
So this is going to be a complete reboot?
Yeah, they're just doing it again.
Reimagining?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm assuming if it does well, they could branch off and do more.
That'd be cool.
Even though that story you really don't need.
The way it ended, at least the original ended.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Moving on, the original Alien is turning 40. And to celebrate, we are getting 6 new Alien short films, and the first one is called Alien Containment. It's going to drop today, when you're listening to this episode on Friday, exclusively on IGN. In the short, written and directed by Chris Redding, 4 survivors find themselves lost in deep space aboard an escape pod after an outbreak happened on their ship.
Nice.
I guess there's speculation that one of them might be infected.
Oh, okay.
I guess there will be a new short released every Friday after this one.
Okay.
Until they're all done. So look out
Pretty
for that
cool,
on IGN.
Dang.
That's awesome.
There's a new trailer that dropped today. Is Tuesday that we're recording it. We got a new trailer for Containment. So check that out on YouTube or wherever you watch your trailers.
I think I will.
Moving on, Babadook director Jennifer Kent's latest effort, The Nightingale, will be released August 2nd, 2019 by IFC Midnight once again.
Nice. Okay.
So if you're a fan of that film, check out her newest effort.
I know you're a pretty big fan of that one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's good. Great psychological horror.
Oh, yeah.
And if you guys don't have any last words, we're going to jump into the Rex.
One thing I want to talk about, I know, Diego, you saw Shazam.
Oh, yeah. I saw an early screening of Shazam.
That's news. That's important, sir.
Well, the fact that I thought it was already released.
Yeah.
Which confused me because my time is like fucking off. But Shazam, in my opinion, and I went to see it with my best friend, and we both looked at each other and we're like, fuck, like, this is the way Disney needs to go. I mean, fucking DC needs to go. Nice. Like, they're
headed in the right direction.
Yes, I think this is the right call. I think James Gunn fucking directing Suicide Squad's gonna bring a little bit more stuff and into the fray, and I won't spoil anything for. I think one of you guys wanted to ask me something.
I think I wrote you. I know I wrote you on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, like, how was it?
Yeah,
so.
It was really good. And I will recommend that. I mean, it's not my Rex right now, but they will be.
Nice.
But yeah, that movie's fucking dope, and I think DC's gonna kill it with this movie for sure.
I know that those pre-sale tickets, or not the pre-sale tickets, but the early screening tickets that they sold, I think it hit like 33 million for just those couple of screenings that they had.
Oh, really?
The early ones, yeah. It's not even an official release yet. But that's.
I think they send out a mass email on Fandango.
Yeah,
and that's how I got the tickets.
That's promising. Cool.
So I'm excited for that. I'm excited. I'm gonna go see it a couple more times. I'm not gonna.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And now it's time for the weekly recommendations.
All right, James.
All right. So I just recently, I know this was one of my recs maybe like a long time ago, but I just finished the 5th season of Silicon Valley. It's a HBO show. It's hard to explain what this show's about. Basically, if you love like weird, awkward comedy with the cast is crazy. I don't know anyone's name on it, but it's a star-studded cast. It's really funny. Definitely check it out. It's kind of techie, so like if you're into like computers and stuff like that, it's about these guys who kind of get famous accidentally by creating a code for kind of downloading music, and that's where the first season picks up, and they kind of get famous from it, and then it really shows you how kind of how cutthroat that kind of industry is with coming up with like new technology and stuff like that, and kind of other companies trying to steal your ideas and stuff. But it's pretty cool. I definitely recommend it. I don't know if that's the last season, but it kind of that season ended on a very different note than every other season. But yeah, definitely check it out.
Where can these lovely listeners stream that?
HBO Go, or on, if you have HBO already, just watch it on demand.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely check it out. That's my one rec.
One rec.
Yeah, just one.
Cool.
Yeah.